I'm sick of it. Make it make sense, Brittany. Make it make sense.
I can't. I don't.
I don't give
After our not-so-great appointment with Dr. Smith, I thought we could all use gym memberships to get us back on track. I really thought I was doing a good thing, but all hell broke loose. So I got Amy running down the street. We don't know where she's going, and Tammy's up there sitting in the van. I'm just gonna leave her to calm down because we know she ain't gonna go take off walking like Amy. I mean, if she did, that would be the miracle of the day. Maybe that's how we get her motivated. Just piss her off royally. Madden enough to storm off. Extra steps.
Y'all all left me in there.
I thought you were following me.
I thought you was following me out.
I didn't want to go outside in the cold.
I'd rather be out in the cold.
I'd rather reason than listen to them holler.
I'm trying to cool her down between the fight that Amy and Amanda was having, and then she want to give me attitude.
Just breathe. Just breathe.
I left because when I'm really upset, I have to go. Like, I feel like I have to run. And then I see Tammy outside crying and stuff, and I'm like, what did I miss?
I was trying to tell Amanda, like, I understand where you're coming from and where they're coming from. Because personally,
It's hard to do it.
no, let me finish. This is why I got upset in there, because everybody kept cutting me off. Personally, if I was to be in a competition and I failed and didn't lose enough weight, then I'd beat myself up more than I do. That's what I was trying to say, and Amanda got mad and cut me off. I feel like Amanda just threw me out of the house like a piece of trash. I would have never done that to her. Never. And nobody tried to stop it. That is not how family should act. Sucks. I'm done with everybody in this family.
Well, I kind of need. I need people to try. I need people to. My mental health cannot make everything a competition. If I focus on a competition, it's going to mess up my mental state. And I was just trying to tell her that.
It's always been the older siblings and me and Tammy. There's always been that division. I just really wish sometimes they would hear me out. Like, sit down and actually listen to what I'm saying. I don't know why they don't respect me. I'm not the stupid sister that they think I am. I've let them do that to me for years.
I never wanted to come home to this. This is not cool no more. She's done crossed too many lines and I'm over it. As far as I care, Amanda's dead to me. I don't have a sister named Amanda anymore. After today, she better not even call me, text me, nothing. I can do much better without her. I don't need Amanda's help for
Everybody out here talking.
Nobody was talking.
Why don't you guys ever stand up for me? I'm upset with you too, Chris. She is hateful and mean to everyone, to the people that has had her back. For her to stand back and say that she bends over backwards for us, when her whole life, all we've done is take care of her. I'm done. And I do mean it. If she's on her deathbed, don't call me.
Hello, anybody home?
I'm in the kitchen.
All right. So I come over today just to see where Tammy's at, how she's feeling about yesterday's fight. I don't know how serious Amanda is about kicking Tammy out. I wasn't there, so I didn't hear how she sounded. You know, sometimes you have to be there to figure out how serious she is. Like sometimes blown out of proportion. Now, what are you doing today?
What am I doing? Just doing the dishes a little bit.
He can come do mine next.
My emotions today are up and down. I didn't sleep much last night. And this morning I did nothing but cry. I'm like heartbroken. I feel so alone. Even though I know I'm not. I just can't believe she would say something like that.
Tammy, I know this fight happened because I was the one that said I didn't want to make it into a competition. And thank you so much for sticking up to me. But I didn't know that it was going to escalate as much as it did. And I apologize for that.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about. The man went too far.
She kind of does that a lot.
Lately, more and more. Now that I've lost so much weight, I feel like she's kind of jealous. The spotlight's not on her. She's not the pretty sister no more. And she want to kick me out of her house? I did not deserve that. Her kids run over me. This isn't my place. It's never been my place. Amanda has kicked me out of her house, that house, before. Like, I actually lived with her once, 15 years ago. And then one day, Amanda didn't like what I had to say, kicked me out. I'm not gonna let Amanda hold the house against me ever again. Never. Let a family member be your landlord. Lesson learned. And as I feel right now, Misty can go to hell too, because she's turned. Ever since I come back from rehab, she ain't been not texting me, not coming over, nothing. It's freaking sad that I can't even call my family anymore. Before I left to go to rehab, Misty would come over at least once a week, and we would talk almost every day. But now that I'm home, it's like, you're home. Whatever. You're not dying no more, you're getting healthy, so I don't have to spend time on you or with you anymore. It's kind of how I feel. You know, before rehab, Amanda and Misty both come over all the time. Chris come over whenever he could. But like 3 months after I got home, that's when went to hell.
Where's the family strength at?
What family strong? Chris wants to talk about family strong and this and that. Where was that yesterday?
I think it's hard for Tammy because she's used to having her family support. And then she came home from rehab and the family kind of drifted away from going in and checking on her. I think she feels abandoned. I got a room in my house if you want it.
No offense, please. Don't take it the wrong way, but I'm at my breaking point. I'm to the point where I want to move the away from Kentucky. At this point, I just need to get it far, far away from my family. One of the best things I ever done was to go to rehab to get away from them. And getting away from them again is what's going to be the best for me.
Here's some spices.
After that blow up with Amanda, I'm focusing on stuff that makes me feel good. And cooking to me is like a therapy release. So I'm here today to make a white chocolate shrimp Alfredo. I don't know where my crazy recipes come from. I just want to experiment. At the end of the day, it might not be good, but it might be bomb.
Did you have my belly ground?
Can one of y'all show me where y'all keep the white chocolate?
White chocolate? Yes, ma'am. It's down here in aisle 3.
What I'm making is a white chocolate Alfredo. It's like regular Alfredo, just add chocolate chips.
Really? I prefer garlic in mine, but, you
Girl,
know, and onion.
That's what covers up the white chocolate.
Really?
See, my cooking is so different. Maybe I'll be on Dancing with the Chefs. Not Dancing with the Chefs. I'm gonna need to grab some spices, just stuff that you put in a typical Alfredo, like onion powder, ranch powder, garlic powder. I would put a little bit of vanilla in it.
Okay.
A little bit of Creole seasoning, cut it. I don't know what edamame is. We'll find out. Girl, cream? Really?
What is it?
Cream? Oh, wait. Oh, it's pop cream. My head autocorrects that. I think it's a sweet condensed milk type deal. It looks Arabic or Indian or Tawan or something. Wait. Bonaran. Oh, close enough. Was it here?
I don't know. I just started.
Never used cream before, but I used a lot of lube in my life. Only in Kentucky grocery stores.
I hope this all comes together and I don't end up with food poisoning.
You ready to go in here and check on little sis?
Yeah, I guess. Let's get this going. Excuse me.
Me and Misty are going by Amanda's today to check on her because she just had her surgery. I know your legs are short, but you can walk faster than that. I've talked to all my sisters since the big fight a week ago, and we're on good speaking terms. I'm just more worried about what kind of terms that Amanda, Tammy, and Amy are on.
Man.
Hey, sis.
Hey. So,
How you doing?
all right, just doing a little bit of...
Man, won't you cover that up? Nobody wants to see that.
This is actually part of my physical therapy.
I understand that, but nobody wants to see your leg. Especially
Better than
if
seeing your face. It's not that bad. I haven't talked to Tammy and Amy since the big blow up at my house the other day. I'll be honest, I really don't even remember everything I said that day. I was extremely doped up, and I had surgery the next day. The surgery went well, but the pain I have with my leg is still extremely intense.
So have you talked to Amy lately?
I still haven't spoke to her. I didn't understand what the big deal was. I wasn't trying to be rude to Amy, but she was sitting right here and just screaming in my ear.
Yeah.
I have no idea how it went from me suggesting a friendly family competition to Amy storming out the house. I mean, I honestly appreciate Amy walking away and not throwing hands, but it's kind of stupid that it even went that far anyway.
The big deal is, how do we go about getting this all worked out, especially with you and Tammy?
Well, I'm not gonna pack all the blame for this.
And I know that.
I'm not.
And
I've
she's
swallowed
not
my
in
pride.
all the blame either.
As far as the house and all that, I know I said that, you know, but that's because she pissed me off. When she got smart with me, on top of the way that she's been treating my children, Tammy done made me mad enough to where I was out for blood, and I said anything to hurt her feelings. Was I wrong? Absolutely, I shouldn't have did that. All of that being said, if she wants to get back on good terms and stay in the house, she would definitely have to apologize to me. For years now, we've allowed Tammy to be some type of way because, you know, poor Tammy, she's fat, she can't do. But now that she's in a different place physically, I'm not excusing that behavior anymore. If she wants to apologize to me, then I'll accept that apology. But I don't need either one of you two interceding on my part.
No?
And what I mean by that is I don't need y'all to run over and tell Tammy, well, just go over and talk to her. No, I don't want nobody doing that, because if she don't want to come on her own, then I don't want to talk to her.
All right. I don't ever remember Tammy apologizing for an argument between any of the siblings. So if Tammy does it, Amanda better go play the damn lottery because she's winning. I just hope it don't cause a rip in the family. It's kind of sad because at the end of the day, you are family. You got to love each other regardless. Blood's blood.
Yeah. I love her, but right now she's someone I have to love from a distance.
Man,
Hey, girl, you about ready to go for a ride?
Yeah, let me grab my phone.
With tensions being so high in the family right now, I'm taking Tammy to a park today to talk to her about what's going on between her and Amanda. Get your seatbelt, girl.
Yeah.
All right, let's get going. How you feel after the situation that happened at Amanda's house?
I'm not saying I didn't make mistakes and I shouldn't have lashed y'all.
All I'm gonna say is both of you talk when you're mad.
I want out from underneath them. I want out of it. I'm
Well,
that
she's
fed
your,
up.
I understand that, but she's your sister.
She had no reason to kick me out of the house.
Whatever you
Sisters should never do this.
Tammy and Amanda not getting along is kind of normal. More so than not, they have not seen eye to eye their whole lives. But I have never seen all the fighting and all the bickering this bad. With that being said, I'm just really kind of wondering if she's upset about the Dr. Smith's appointment. That was one of the reasons to get Tammy out here so I could get her to talk and just see what really is going on.